Why did the turtle cross the road? I mean, honestly, why try to cross the road? Come on, dude. How goes it? It's me, Jules, standing right here in Abita Springs. Well, kind of on the outskirts of Abita Springs, Louisiana. Home to the Abita Flatwoods Preserves. It's a nature trail here in Abita. It's my first time here. They have a gate right at the entrance. You can't go past it, so you park just past the gate and just mosey on in. So I'm not sure the length or the extent of this nature trail. They've built a boardwalk, so I'll be winging this thing. So I could bother you for a few minutes. Pitcher Plant Trail. That should be interesting. If I could bother you for a few minutes, why don't you join me? So it's actually the Abita Creek Flatwoods Preserve. Let's see if I could step down here and actually read this sign without being attacked by any nature here. Round trip from gate back to gate, 0.7 miles, so not too bad. Start here. There's some interpretive stations. Yeah, I see them down the ways. So I guess we're just gonna stop at each one. Here's some rules: take only pictures. I assume video. Leave no footprints. Easy enough. So it says here, number of rare species of plants and animals known, 27. So potentially 27 rare species of plants and animals are out there somewhere. I hear a few of them. Is that a rare bird? Guess we'll find out. So they've built this fairly recently. Looks like some new 2x have been installed here. Station 1, longleaf pine savanna. What is a savanna? Savanna is a natural Greenland with few scattered trees and shrubs. That checks out. You can see a couple of pitcher plants out there. I guess I never realized pitcher plants grew out here. Looks like I got the trail all to myself today. It is a weekday. It is Thursday morning. I'm not even sure this is a well-known trail. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. You have to go, again, on the outskirts of Abita, down a road. It's not that difficult to find when you're passing. That's the main highway back here. I mean, you can't miss it. There's a sign up front. But usually when I pass there, I see maybe one vehicle. So, but today it's just me. I'm supposed to get some rain today. I'll try to get out of here before then. Bug-eating plants. So I guess this is talking about the pitcher plants. Yeah, you can see more of them out there. I like this description here. These species all work in similar diabolical ways. The honeyed lure, the sinister capture, the slow devouring of prey. It's like something out of a thriller movie. I mean, when you put it that way, that sounds horrifying. Some of these stations could use some work. You can see this one's got a lot of wear and tear. You could barely read any of the descriptions of, I'm not even sure what they're trying to show here. But here's some more info on carnivorous plants. Well, it's possible they started sprucing up this trail. I mean, they've replaced all the deck boards along the boardwalk. Maybe the signs are next. Well, here's a few birds you could potentially spot. Maybe if I look up, I might see a few. Well, there's no shortage of wasp out here. And here's a closer look at a pitcher plant. And oh look, a crawfish hole. Yeah, I'm sure one reason the boardwalk is built above ground is it floods out here. You can see the crawfish holes. See quite a bit of them. I'm sure when these things fill up, you could probably catch a few crawfish if you tried. Might have a few up in here. But yeah, there's pitcher plants aplenty. I honestly didn't think that was a Louisiana thing. Had no clue. All right, here's the last station for the first part of this trail. Slash Pine also sounds like something out of a thriller movie. These must be it. We're going into the swamp here. Got to take off the sunglasses for this one. Quite a bit of shade here. You can see the swamplands all around me here. Let me check and see if this is sturdy. Yeah, it's still pretty sturdy. Now, I'd love to camp out here. That's probably not allowed, but it could be fun. Just set up a hammock between two trees back here, high enough away from all the wildlife. So we're here at Bayhead Swamp, it's called. I really can't say what that is. It looks like a dragonfly to me, but it's all black. I've never seen one of these. It's definitely in the dragonfly family, I think, if I had to guess. That's wild. It's got like a bluish hue to it. So these must be pond cypresses back here. Yeah, got a lot of current coming through here. I'm looking around, looking for little critters. There might be some raccoons up in the trees, scoping me out. All right, that was a short walk through the swamp there. And back to the flatwood part of this trail. I gotta say, I think I'm way more fascinated by this handrail system they've got here. They've got it on a slant. It's pretty interesting, I guess. Every once in a while, controlled fires are started here to sort of keep the natural flow of things. I think recently, in like the last few months, they had a controlled fire out here. And they do that, as they say, 1 to 4 years. So this may have been the turtle we saw crossing the road earlier. The gopher tortoise. Not seeing very many out here. Not seeing any wildlife out here. I might be too early. Now see, that looks like prime real estate. Dude, are those eyes staring at me? Can't actually tell from here. What I was saying is, this is prime real estate. Some of these Cajun critters out here. All right, here we are. Wildlife, mammals, squirrels, of course, birds, invertebrates, reptiles even. Mainly snakes, frogs, and turtles, it looks like. I don't think we're gonna see any alligators out here. That's for sure. Really like this view. You can see all the piney woods. Yeah, you can start to see some of the remnants from those controlled burns they do every few years. See the bottom of this tree is a bit scorched up. But it's all for helping the environment out here. You can see the tops of all these bushes have been scorched. Definitely a pretty peaceful nature trail. If you're looking to just get out the house, go on for a little hike. I think I'm nearing the end of this trail here. I almost feel like I'm gonna see like a black bear off into the distance, walking towards me. I'm pretty sure there are no black bears in this area, but again, looks like prime real estate for a couple of bears. One thing I just realized, there's no service out here. I'm with AT&T, so if you're with AT&T, you're not gonna get much service here. But it's not too far off the main highway. It's only a mile in length. I'm trying to look out for snakes. There might not be too many snakes out here, but you gotta watch your footing. You never know. Here's a pretty interesting piece of history here. The Great Southern Lumber Company of Bogalusa, which is just down the road, the town of Bogalusa, owned by the Goodyear family, was once the largest mill in the country, producing 1 million board feet per day. You can see the old mill in this very vintage looking picture. Oh, there's another, looks like a photographer down there taking some pictures. And now we just start heading back to the beginning, right down this trail here. I could see the entrance from here. Hello.
Hey,
how you doing? Good. Got some good pictures.
First time I came here, Cece Lockwood did a workshop, and I attended that, and I was just amazed at how many pitcher plants.
Yeah, I know.
There's a place over, Soto National Forest over in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I have a customer over there, and just driving over there, oh my God, that forest is just, you just drive by and just miles and miles of these things.
Of pitcher plants?
Pitcher plants.
Yeah.
They're native.
They're native, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, as people build, they destroy.
Oh, yeah.
So we've lost so much of what was here.
Yeah.
I know my in-laws lived in Waveland, and their whole neighborhood was just
full of them.
But you couldn't pick them. You couldn't dig them up. You couldn't pick them. You couldn't do anything with it. But if you were building, if you were developing,
it's fine.
Whatever. Really?
That's wild. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No. So yeah, as she was saying, these pitcher plants are native to our state. Yeah, there's a good bit of them out here. So I've made it back to the start. See that birdhouse back there? Looks like someone built and placed it back there. And I've got to run. So, as a wise man once said, here's the awkward part. If you've made it this far in the video, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, lets me know how I'm doing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Just wanted to get another closer look of these pitcher plants before I left. Looks like this one right here is shut. So it might be digesting a wasp or something.